Okay, here. This is from the bombing of the Bikini Islands with the atomic bomb. It was called Operation Crossroads. Crossroads is an X. Okay, so that's out of the way. This says aboard the atomic ark. That's why I keep trying to tell people. Wasn't a boat. It's an electrical device. And it isn't ARK, it's ARC. Because this is all about power. Indestructible Pig 311. Indestructible Pig 311. So basically they put these animals on a ship and they blew up an atomic bomb outside. And they supposedly lived. I'm just going to point this out, and not from a superstition, but just from a religious connotation biblically. There are no two animals more associated with evil than a pig and a goat. Absolutely. Okay? Now, if you see here, it says Indestructible Pig 311. Now, what I'm about to do is not make a direct correlation, but I find it exceedingly coincidental. This is Sandy Hook. First of all, whoever filmed this is called X-Ray Studios. So now we're talking energy atomic already. Okay? So that's a dead giveaway. Okay? It says, contractors, please do not enter through the kitchen. Here's a hammer, hard helmet, whatever. But I find it interesting that not only is it at 3:11 that this comes up, but it's also 13 minutes and 11 seconds long. There's no coincidence in this stuff. Indestructible Pig 311 and a 311 on Sandy Hook in X-Ray Ultra Studios aboard the atomic ark. This 311, if you wanted to break it down, would be a gateway to Saturn on the Kabbalistic tree. That's because this is what it's all about. It's all about energy and exchanging of energy. I don't know what they did to them kids. I'm going to tell you again, I ain't going to let this thing go. They fucking murdered those kids somehow. Maybe that coroner, that wonderful thing that he was talking about, maybe they shoved the kids in there. I don't know. But it's something that ain't from around here. They didn't just name that pig 311. All of that shit has absolute meaning. I mean, here's the goat. Is goat 315. What's he, like his third cousin from his mother's side? Give me a fucking break. That's 4, that's 9. So, whatever. Like I said, it's not a direct correlation, but it's enough that it's conversation worthy. There's no more demonic animals. And I love pigs and goats. They're innocent. But the symbology is demonic. And when you're talking about atomic stuff, you're talking about powers and forces of very destructive things. Not necessarily a dude with a pitchfork. It's like they're coding biblical stuff with high physics, with mythology.